never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up like this. I'm far away from Earth and I wanna know if you exist. Mission control, do you read me? Send me my coordinates lately. Mission control, am I drifting? Tie me to someone who will love me, yeah. Wait, I think I'll last a bit longer. Fine.
Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to another Ref Brandon and the Todd family YouTube video. Wherever you are, whatever you may be doing, thank you so much for making Ref Brandon and the Todd family a part of your day. We always greatly appreciate it. To everybody that has the holiday off today, hopefully you're enjoying your long 3-day weekend. I know some people took off work on Friday as well so they could have a 4-day weekend. I hope you enjoyed getting 2 days off from seeing my beautiful face. I just at the last minute decided I wasn't going to do one Saturday, but I was going to do one yesterday. But I went to Kings Mountain for a wrestling show Saturday night, and I didn't get home till about 1:35 Eastern Time Sunday morning, and I knew I still had to take a shower, get in the bed, and get up and go to church yesterday morning. So I said, you know what? I'm not doing one today either. So I took the weekend off, but we are back, and hopefully better than ever. If you've seen either one of the pay-per-views from last night, because NXT had one and AEW had one, let me know what you think about them in the comments section down below. We'll talk about both of them coming up sometime later on this week. It might be tomorrow, but if not, it will be sometime this week. But as I mentioned earlier, I went to Kings Mountain Saturday night for a wrestling show at the Kings Mountain Armory. It was a joint show between Wrestling for Christ and NMCW. It's always good doing shows for Wrestling for Christ. It rained all the way there, the entire time there, and all the way back home, but it was still a wonderful show. They said it was the biggest crowd they've had so far for their wrestling shows in Kings Mountain, so I'm happy that I got to be a part of that. But also on Saturday, we had Night of Champions. Of course, it was held at 1 o'clock Eastern Time Saturday afternoon because of the fact they were in Saudi Arabia. If you've seen Night of Champions, let me know if you have any thoughts on it, whether they are good or bad. But the show opened with Seth Rollins defeating AJ Styles to become the new World Heavyweight Champion. I don't want to give a lot of details as far as what happened in each match, because if you have not seen it, I don't want to be a spoiler and tell you pretty much everything you missed to make you feel like, well, I ain't got to go back and watch it because Ref Brandon told me everything that happened. So I'm just going to tell you who won each match. So hopefully that won't be a spoiler for you and you'll still want to go back and watch it. Trish Stratus defeated Becky Lynch. And then Gunther defeated Mustafa Ali to retain the Intercontinental Championship. Now, one day last week, I think it was Wednesday, but it may have been Thursday, I read an article that Mustafa Ali came out and said if he didn't beat Gunther he was going to leave the company, because if he's not championship material, there's no point in him being there. So now we'll find out whether or not he truly is going to leave the company, because he did not defeat Gunther Saturday afternoon. Asuka defeated Bianca Belair to become the new Raw Women's Champion. Rhea Ripley beat Natalya for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And Brock Lesnar defeated Cody Rhodes. And in the main event, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn defeated Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa to retain the Unified Tag Team Championships. Again, any thoughts on it? Please feel free to let me know. Of course, we were supposed to have the Coke 600 last night, but it was rained out because it's still raining in North Carolina. It is coming up later on today, right around 3 o'clock Eastern Time, because at noon they're going to run the Xfinity race, because it was also rained out Saturday. So in the NASCAR world, Saturday's race and yesterday's race were both rained out. They're going to try to run both of them today. Xfinity Series at high noon Eastern Time. And then after that, right around 3 o'clock Eastern Time, will be the Coca-Cola 600. Homes for Our Troops is a publicly funded 501c nonprofit organization that builds and donates specially adapted custom homes nationwide for severely injured post 9/11 veterans. Since the 2004 inception, nearly 90 cents of every dollar spent has gone directly to our program services for veterans. Visit at hfotusa.org. Let's go ahead and get our dad joke of the day in here. What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta. And that does it for today's Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Until next time, it's Ref Brandon saying, just like in pro wrestling, life can be over by the count of 3. Tell your friends and family how much you love them. Bye.